Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video, we're going to fertilize our tomatoes using steeped rabbit manure. Okay, I'm going to tell you how I made it. We'll go over that step by step, and then we're going to talk about watering tomatoes in general. And we'll just talk about maybe some do's and don'ts, things like that. And sit back and relax. We're going to get right into it. Now, if I miss something, I'm going to try to cover a lot of stuff. I'm going to try to keep this video short. If there's a question you have or something like that, please leave it in the comments and let me know. Okay, now, tomatoes, the first thing is, when you go to look and see if they need watered, look at them first thing in the morning. In the evening, when it gets real hot, it's been really, really hot here for the last week and a half. These plants, they look pretty good, but in the evenings, a lot of times these leaves will droop and they'll just look pretty bad. Go out first thing in the morning. If they still look like that, you need to water. You don't want to overwater. So, if in the morning, if they look like this and they're nice and sharp and nothing's really drooping bad, you probably don't have to water them, okay? Now, when you water a tomato plant, and this is kind of a general rule I follow for about everything that I can, I don't water the leaves, okay? That invites diseases and stuff on your plants. So I water down here. Now, I made a video on planting tomatoes, and I used a PVC pipe. If you get a chance, watch that video and you'll see how I did this. But I'm going to show you today why I did it. Like I say, don't water the leaves. If you have to, put it down here right on the ground, okay? Now, as a general rule, no matter what you water, I like to water in the evenings. The ground temperature gets cooled down. You don't want to grab cold water and put it on a plant. The plant has a hard time taking in cool water, say 65-degree water, something like that. Let that water warm up. And it's a great way to start the day. Come out and you get a chance to look at your tomatoes. Fill your water cans up and let them be warming up through the day. And then in the evening, you can come back and water. So there's a couple really good tips. Now, I'm going to try to show you. I don't think I have any. Yeah, right here. This is a sucker. And I'll take a picture of it, and in case you just can't see it real good, and I'll put it at the end of the video. But you want to take them off of there. What this is this is a plant that's trying to grow on your plant. It's not going to do anything. I just peel them right off. They just drain the energy off of your plant. Okay, so let's get to the steeping of the rabbit manure. Guys, it's real simple. All I do is I fill this bucket up, about to there. Don't worry about using too much. You can't. Rabbit manure is really rich in a lot of nutrients. It's not going to burn your plants. That's another great thing about it. It's just a great fertilizer. So don't worry about using too much. Fill it up there, and then I put water in it. I'll let it set out in the sun for a couple days, and it's ready to go. Some people might put it in a burlap bag, but if you've got a water can like this, where this part screws off, and I've never had anything really get clogged up. Now the solids will go to the bottom. You can take them solids out of that bucket and put them on top and use them as a top dressing. Or if you have quite a bit of manure in there, you can just add more water to it, start it all over again. So one thing is, this stuff stinks. It stinks. But the good thing about it is, why I really, really like using manure tea like this, especially rabbit manure. Earthworms love it. And in my heavy clay soil, they're going to dig through there and get in there and get at all the nutrients and stuff in that. and they're going to help aerate my soil. There's bacteria in here that just love the nutrients. So it's just an all-around soil improver. You know, I've talked in other videos about soil amendments and stuff, organic fertilizers and things like that. This is like top of the line. So, you know, please, if you can, make this stuff. It really does work. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour this in there, and I'm not going to fill it up real full. I'll tell you why here in just a second. But you're going to slop it around. I wear gloves because I don't want to be smelling it. You know, it does stink. Now, in the video, I put this down here in the ground, and I put it lower than what I put the roots of the tomatoes when I planted them. So my roots would be up here. When I water or when I fertilize, them roots are going to go down seeking that water. And that's exactly what you want. You want them roots going down, not trying to come up to get water. So this system here, it works perfect for stuff like this, for this fertilizing. So all I'll do, I'll just pour it in there. I'll fill that PVC up. I might do that once or twice. It just depends. These look pretty good. Before it got real hot, I came out here and I did this, and it really, really did help. They're starting to set fruit. And so I just want to give them that extra nutrients, that extra energy, you know, to keep going through this heat. So that's the video. And guys, I appreciate you watching. I hope it helps. You know, I hope you enjoyed it. And you guys have a good night. And I'll talk to you later. See ya.